Many people have told me that I would meet some of the best people I'll come to know in college. These will be the friends you keep the rest of your life, they told me. While I certainly believe this to be true, I'm still incredibly thankful for several people I've had the pleasure of getting to know during my 4 years of high school. They are all amazing people and have shown me what it takes to be a better person. During my freshman year of high school, I decided to join the tennis team on a whim, and it may have been the best decision I made during my entire 4 years I spent there. There is where I met my two closest friends, Hannah and Jill. I have no words to accurately describe how great Hannah is entirely, but I can tell you she's a bright, witty, charismatic, silly, beautiful girl. We got thrown together by our coach for exhibition matches and doubles our freshman year, and from there we bonded. We became great pals off the court, and the closer we became, the better our game got. We took lessons in the off-season, and by our senior year we comprised a first doubles record of 20-2, with just our second loss of the season coming in our team's Western Mass final match. Hannah doesn't tolerate foolishness from people in her life and doesn't let anyone give her the runaround, which I've tried to emulate. She's always honest, even when she knows the truth may be hard to hear. She's also incredibly hardworking and is a constant source of inspiration for how she completes her course load while she's away. She's patient and understanding and knows how to make me laugh better than anyone else. I also met Jill through the tennis team, although her role was different. Jill quickly became one of the top singles players on our team's roster, and her approach to the sport inspired me. Singles play in tennis is different than doubles. It's grueling, long, and drawn out, demanding a lot of patience and focus. Jill, with her petite, unassuming frame, was often the last girl on the court, completing her matches at first or second singles in 2 to 3 hours. She would be tired, you could see it in her face, but oftentimes our team's fate rested on the outcome of her matches, a position she embraced. She fought tooth and nail against some of the best competition our area had to offer, and was usually victorious. Off the court, Jill is one of the most independent, self-reliant people I know. While she's fun-loving and goofy when she's spending time with friends, she's held down a time she was in 8th grade to her senior year, applied for and arranged many of her finances for college by herself, and moved to Florida for her freshman year rather fearlessly. When she realized the school she was at wasn't the right fit for her, she didn't settle. Instead, she moved to Boston and found an apartment, as well as 2 new jobs, and started taking classes in the city. While she's still not completely satisfied with where she is, Jill has taught me never to settle, and that anything is possible with some determination. She's one of the sweetest and most caring individuals I've met, and is humble and friendly to everyone she meets. With this all being said, I leave my peers with some advice. Listening to everyone who tells you you'll meet great people in college, I certainly have, and I cherish them all dearly. However, don't turn your back on the people you met in high school. Sure, some of them won't matter to you in a couple years' time, but I also believe that everyone has a couple of Hannahs and Jills in their life. People you've had the pleasure of meeting in high school who will likely be some of the best people you will know throughout your entire life.